Hello and welcome back. Our next guest is Mr. Jeff McKee, who is candidate for the Arlington Alderman position 3. I want to thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'll get started here. Our first question, if you could briefly explain who you are and why you want to run for public office.
So I'm Jeff McKee. I'm the husband of Amanda McKee, and I've got 3 beautiful girls. They're in the school system, Olivia, Aubrey, and Kendall. And we've been residents of Arlington for over 18 years now, and just love this town. Love serving in it, love being a part of it. And so everything we've done since we've been here as a family is circled around trying to make Arlington better. As much as our family starting a business here to starting the Merchants Association on Depot Square, which brought the music on the square, helped start the Fall Festival back years ago. So everything we've done as a family has been involved. And so I just love to serve the town and serve the people, and love to see how we can help drive the direction of our town.
Okay. So specifically, what qualifications do you have for the office of alderman?
Well, fortunately, I've had the opportunity several years ago when Russell Wiseman was mayor to be appointed on the beautification committee at the time, and then the design review committee, and then I had an opportunity and successfully ran for office 8 years ago. And so I've served 2 terms as an alderman in this seat. And so I think those things, along with being on additional committees such as the Planning Commission, gives me the qualifications to continue running for this position.
Okay. So in your opinion, what are the most important issues facing the mayor and board of aldermen in the next 5 years, and do you have a plan to address those?
So I think we're going to continue to see Arlington to be the most sought after place to live in Shelby County. It's a great community with great schools. It's a beautiful town with lots of upside. And so we're going to continue to see residential growth as well as the commercial following the rooftops out here. And so I think our biggest necessity is to continue to hold high standards and to welcome those new residents, to welcome the new businesses, but require them to build fashion that we require buildings to be out here, to be involved in our town. And I think one of our biggest things that we're going to have to address as a community is, as we grow, is still to be able to have that small town feel that everybody cherishes and loves so much. Mm-hmm. And that's why we've invested so much money and time specifically into Depot Square. So we think that that's the heart of the community. I don't think there's any argument about that with anybody. So we're going to continue to, at least for me, focusing on Depot Square events, things like that, to bring people together. Because the more we're together as a town and a community, I think that is what's so special about this town.
Okay. So what should the relationship be between an alderman and the mayor?
Well, I think you want to work together well. I don't think that the board is healthy when everybody thinks exactly the same, but we definitely don't want everybody so dogmatic that you can't get along. And so we're not there to work for each other. We're there to work together and try to get the best product we can on each thing that we vote for as a board. And so I think the relationship is one that is professional and that everyone comes prepared. Everybody's going to have their own ideas of what they think should be a final result. But as long as you can work together and share ideas and respect other people's opinions, I think that's what the board needs.
Okay. So is there anything that Arlington needs or doesn't have that you would like to see happen?
Well, I think, of course, everybody's going to say Chick-fil-A, right? and so, but I think the thing that we really need in our town, we as a town have invested heavily into Depot Square, specifically 4th Street Park, and we continue to see that grow and finish out as a product over the next 18 months. We hope to see that followed and continue seeing it with investors investing money down there and bringing products. And me personally, I think that Depot Square needs to see 2 to 3 restaurants come into Depot Square so that we can create a continuous, vibrant community in that area. And then also, that would encourage other retail into coming down there. I think for us to see long-term success with Depot Square, now that the town has put the investment in that area, to continue seeing private investment come in and follow that.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Good luck next month in the election.
Thank you.
We want to remind everyone to get out and vote. Early voting starts on the 30th of August, and Election Day is September 19th. Get out and vote.